Słuchajcie, witajcie w moim kolejnym odcinku Wielkiej Misji 100 dni dookoła świata, a dzisiaj jest odcinek naprawdę specjalny, bo oprócz Natalii, którą poznaliście we wcześniejszym odcinku, jest z nami też Shamir. Zacznijmy od tego.
Cześć.
Just start in your native language.
Ой, там что-то завалилось вон на крышу. Пальма одна завалилась вон. Одна уже на крыше. А что ты расскажешь о жизни русской, украинской? Расскажи, как девочки украинские попросили тебя выучить стих Тараса Шевченко.
Да, недавно приехали на Ямайку украинские турагентки, которые осмотрели, отель и так далее на Ямайке. Инспекцию сделали. Когда мы были на экскурсии, попросила одна из них, чтобы я выучил стихотворение Тараса Шевченко.
А кто тебя попросил? Кристина?
Кристина,
Кристина,
да,
да.
Кристина. И я выучил успешно. Я читал это стихотворение на автобусе, пока мы ехали на водопад.
Да.
Да, они все выложили на Инстаграм. Это было очень круто, когда я пересмотрел. У меня было очень хорошее чувство, смотря на это.
Даже моя подружка с Украины сказала, говорит, поцелуй Шамира за меня, и мы ему передадим с Украины рубашку-вышиванку.
Я жду рубашку.
Już widzę, słuchajcie, słyszycie to? Gość z Jamajki mówi po rosyjsku, ale to nie jest cała historia. Nie będę zdradzał wam, jak się nauczył, dlaczego, on o tym zaraz opowie. Na pewno będzie to challenge dla mnie, żeby to wszystko przetłumaczyć z rosyjskiego, z angielskiego i z polskiego. Ale zaczyna się dobrze, no nie? Tell us the story, how did you came up to this idea to learn the Russian language?
All right, so it all started when I was finishing high school.
Pij mleko, feel free. We are, we are having great conversation.
Very much so. So I was in high school. I listened to the radio every day. You said you were living in England for a while, so I was listening to BBC a lot. And for some reason, on a particular day, the last leader of the Soviet Union, Mikhail Gorbacchow, gave a speech to the BBC. It was an old speech, but they were replaying it. And I heard the language. I was like, "Wow, this is such a beautiful language." No, it's beautiful Slavic language. I didn't know anything about the Slavic and back then, but I just said, "Wow, this language is different from Spanish," because they normally teach Spanish and French here in Jamaica. So I was like, I have to learn this. So what I did every day, I had a very simple telephone. I didn't have a computer. I didn't have like most advanced technology, just basic stuff, right? I got a textbook, a notebook. I wrote down the alphabet, the grammar rules, the words, and every day I sat at the table and I wrote down and I studied until I felt confident enough. So I said, all right, I'm gonna find online someone Russian speaking to try and test my skills. And I went on some internet sites. I found some Russians who were willing to point out the mistakes. And I don't love making mistakes. So every time I made a mistake and they corrected me, I tried never to repeat that particular mistake again. So from there, I started improving. And then time went on, years went by. Eventually, I met Nadia and some other Russian speakers in Jamaica. Because Nadia is Ukrainian, right? But she's a Russian speaker, and we from there, I've fallen into a wonderful circle of people and friends, and I've always felt comfortable in that embrace.
All right, so you had like three natives all around you, right?
Oh,
so you
yeah.
soaked into the Russian-speaking community right here in Jamaica.
That is correct. So I think that most of the Russians, a lot of the Russian speakers, let me not say most because I don't have the exact number, but I think a lot of the Russian speakers in Jamaica know me personally or know of me, mostly through two of my Russian speaking friends. One is in Kingston, Oleana, and Nadia here in Montego Bay. And through them, I've become acquainted with a lot of different Russian speakers, and it's been very rewarding. That's a very fitting way to describe it.
What really amazed me about your story and about you learning, learning to Russian language. Mainly people learn different languages because they want to move, they want to get a job. The language is beautiful, like you say, and this really kind of hit me hard. And you just listen to the language. I think I would love to learn like Japanese language. It sounds for me really kind of cool.
Yeah,
I would love to.
It does, I agree.
Yeah, I would love to learn that.
There are other languages I wish to learn. I promised the tour agents from Ukraine that I'm going to work on my Ukrainian. I mean, I know a few words. It's not enough in order to hold a proper conversation. So I'm going to work on that. Gave you my promise. I'm going to work on it. And also, I've always been interested in at least being able to understand Polish. Nadia had some Polish guests not so long ago, about a year ago, and they told me to learn Polish. So I did promise them as well. So I don't want to be making empty promises. So I'm going to work on those languages. And German is one of the languages that I do hope to learn as well, because English language is close to it. But let's see. I'm going to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you come to Poland and you would like to speak to like natives, get some shots before, right?
Шамир, ты же еще скажи, что ты пожарник, что ты спасаешь людей.
All right. So, as my very good friend here is saying, I am a firefighter. I work in Kingston.
Pażarnik.
Yes, pożarny.
No. Po
Paździerz-
polsku strażak.
Strażak. Yeah, I've seen this. I've actually seen this on the internet. Yeah, so I'm a firefighter. Quite a few years now. So that is my main job. So I'm a government servant of the people of Jamaica. But part-time, I do work with Nadia as a tour guide.
Mhm.
As I said, it's been rewarding. I wouldn't have met you without Nadia and without Natasha and Adrian here and everybody here. So
I always say, sorry to interrupt, almost every single day I have the same kind of feeling that if you get out of your walls, let's say, out there, doesn't matter where you are, the doors are opening. And then only one message I send it to Nadia, and she does not reply to all the couchsurfing messages.
yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting here and listen all the stories with all you people. And actually, to be honest, I don't want to leave. You say you're coming back to Kingston on Saturday, but
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Let's extend the stay.
I'm on the mission 100 days around the world, and it's
Oh wow.
and I have to
Wow.
keep my budget, man.
No. Most definitely. I understand
Yeah.
that. But when that's finished, come back to Jamaica.
Of course,
But-
I have already a few topics. Like I would love to explore Rastafari world and just soak in, be like a week at least with those
Yeah.
people inside.
Yeah.
But I need to come back and more time actually.
More time. Time is the most important thing. in
Time
this
is money.
aspect, Time is indeed money. But I hope to visit Poland as well. Which city are you from?
Krakow
Krakow.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
That's
I'll show you
that's
around, man.
Western Poland, right?
is southern.
Southern.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
It used to be capital of Poland.
Yeah.
Before the king, nobody knows, moved to Warsaw 500 years ago. But coming back to your story about firefighting, how long have you been doing that for? And is it that it's really rewarding?
I've been a firefighter from 2013, so it's 12
20.
years and counting. It's rewarding because I'm a person who likes to help people, right? So the job in and of itself provides you with that opportunity to help others, and for that reason, it is very rewarding. There are negative sides, as there is in anything in life, in terms of maybe like from a management perspective and welfare. However, the main thing from a personal perspective, it is very rewarding helping others, doing the job, and I do like it.
Do people here in Jamaica sometimes call firefighters with some stupid things. Like, let me put in a perspective, in a context.
Yeah.
Sometimes, people in Poland call firefighters because the cat cannot go down from the roof.
You best believe it. You best believe it. It does happen.
Does
It
happen
does
here?
happen. Yeah, it does happen.
So what was the weirdest thing you were on the mission like?
It's weird, but it's understandable
Mhm.
at the same time. But that's just for me. There are other firefighters who've had like far weirder things. So it was a call. I was working at Trenchtown Fire Station. Trenchtown, that's where Bob Marley moved to when he came from the countryside. Fire station is located close to where he lived, actually.
In Kingston?
In Kingston, yeah.
Okay.
So we got the call, and there was a call of an owl stuck in a tree. However, there was the department that caters for animals. They were already there, and they wanted us to assist in getting it out of the tree. It's a sad story, and I apologize just to the viewers. But when I did successfully get the owl down, we were hoping it was alive, but it had by then, because it was there for a few days. So by the time they called us to get it out, it had died because it was unable to move. It was upside down as well, and unfortunately, it passed away. So it's not fun or funny, but that's probably one of the weirder calls that I would have gotten. Outside of that, I've been fortunate to not have gone to any calls where people have died. Well, to be honest, there was a call not so long ago where someone actually died. But let's not go to the negative topic.
Okay.
I've been
Many
as
fires
a fire
in Jamaica?
many fires depends on the season. Like in the start of the year, the first 4 months, it's dry and windy, so we get a lot of bush fires, especially in the mountainsides, in the Blue Mountains, there about where the coffee grows.
All right.
Yeah. We do get a lot of bushfires, so that's the main thing. I think the fire prevention department in Jamaica has been doing a very good job in minimizing and limiting the amount of fires started in the homes, because I know that before I joined the brigade, I heard of stories for like, once you go to work, you work all day, and since I've been there, it's not so bad. And I've seen over the years where it's been trending downwards in terms of the number of house fires and different kind of fires. So they've been doing a very good job in educating the public so that they're able to prevent the fires themselves. And we as firefighters as well are also able to instill good practices as a building construction as well. A house, if this room catches a fire, it spreads quickly, so you won't have that. You have fire resistant materials being used to build the homes now, so it's very good. It's
Okay.
good.
Does the public firefighter brigade office covers whole Jamaica?
Does cover the entirety of the country. However, I think we have insufficient stations. Because
Do you have let me put another context compared to Poland? I don't know, is in Russia, maybe you can speak in Russia about that. Like in Poland, there in the big cities, we have like a national, let's say firefighter brigades, but in the villages, it's like
volunteer.
a volunteer, and it's like your men on our call to help. Those men, if there is a call, they have their own training, and it's very like I say, honorable thing to do. Some people dislike police, some people dislike army, but firefighters always always have girls party. So if you go to Poland, you will be all over with people around you, man.
So I'm gonna ask her the question where you mentioned, and then I'll answer it myself as well. So спрашивать, если в России есть добровольцы, которые работают пожарными.
Ты знаешь, Шамир, я поняла, но я так давно не живу в России, я не знаю.
What about Ukraine?
Я тоже не знаю, я тоже не знаю.
So she's been living in Turkey for the longest while. So what
How
about
about Turkey?
Tell us about Turkey.
Я не знаю все равно.
She doesn't know. This is not her field.
Okay,
It's not her field. All right, fair enough. But for us in Jamaica, we unfortunately we have no volunteer firefighting services. There is no scope for that right now. I don't know what will be in the future. I think it's a very good thing because it gives someone, as you said, the pride, that honor,
Right? Yeah, that's
to be able to play a part, in a civil way in your country. But it doesn't exist. However, in the countrysides, what we do have is the very same fire stations that's located across the island. In the towns, you have more fire stations, because in Kingston, you have maybe about 8 fire stations, and Kingston is the smallest parish, correct? Kingston is the smallest parish. However, it has the most fire station because it's densely populated. It holds about half of Jamaica's population. And then across the rest of the island, you know, yeah, it's scattered maybe 2, 3 in some places, in some of the other provinces or parishes, as we call them here.
Coming back to the thing that you learned the Russian language, so you kind of learned first and then you met some Russian speaking people because of that, or you were in a sick while you were learning from the start?
All right, so I didn't have any aim in terms of seeking out Russians or seeking out Russian speakers when I started. I just liked the language and I said I needed to learn it. So while I was learning the language now, I started to learn about the history, the culture, and the people, and everything related to not only the country, but the language, because the language transcends the country. In that region, in Europe, and outside Europe as well, because you have Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, and so forth, you have Russian speakers. So I started learning about the entire history surrounding the growth of Russia as a country, but Russian as a language beyond the borders of Russia.
So it was not only the language; it was like basically Slavic, Russian speaking culture.
So
right?
all right, so definitely from learning about Russian language or while learning Russian language, I learned that it belongs to the Slavic language family, and then I encountered Polish, I encountered Ukrainian, I encountered Czech, Slovakian. Well, it was Czechoslovakia back then, and then I encountered Croatia, Serbia. You know, so many, and then the branches, because you have South Slavic, you have Western Slavic, which your group belongs to. You have Eastern Slavic, which Ukrainian, Russian, Belarusian,
Latvian, Lithuanian.
Exactly, because you have Prussian that existed as well. However, I think those languages have now died out. Prussian languages that was spoken along Estonia and so
the
forth.
Baltic coast.
Baltic, exactly. So.
Ну давай уже и турецкий тогда.
Yes, para, da, para. Let me get Polish and Ukrainian out the way, and then I can try. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be a master at either Polish or Ukrainian, but at least want to be able to have basic conversations.
Powiedz. Just tell in Russian about his accent, how he speaks Russian in your eyes.
Мне хорошо. Акцент есть, но он очень легкий. Не к уху хорошо. Ну, можно сказать, небольшой акцент.
Do you know any Jamaican speaking Russian?
Yeah, there are quite a few who would have gone over there and studied.
Okay. Because of the tourists? Or
no, they got scholarships to study in Russia. Most of them became doctors. A few of them probably did engineering.
Помнишь, в отеле мы были с девочками, там мальчик тоже... Откуда он по-русски? Как я забыла?
So we were at the hotel with the tourists, and we saw this guy. He waved at us, and we were like, "Hey, what's up?" And he said, "You're speaking Russian, right?" I said, "Yeah." "How do you know?" He said, "I speak it a little bit." He said he taught himself as well. I said, "Whoa." So when we took the camera out and tried to record him and say, "Hey, say a few words in Russian," he got nervous and he wasn't able to express himself. But it was cool. It was probably the first time I've met someone who probably has a similar story who wouldn't have gone overseas and learned language, because most of the other Russian speakers I know in Jamaica.
Do you like Russian vodka? You drink it?
Лучше ром.
What about any Slavic food? Have you tried it?
I've tried. Let me answer the first question. I've tried Russian vodka. I have no problem. But as a Jamaican, barely чистый Jamajski rum. White Jamaican rum is the best. I always say to myself, you know, the real Shamir is when Shamir starts drinking. And I don't mean that in any negative way, because I don't think I'm out of control when I'm drinking. I don't know.
Как я говорю, Шамир, в моем инстаграме, я говорю, что Шамир тушит женские сердца. У меня в планах Шамира женить на славянке.
So her plan is to find me a Slavic bride, you know. So she's working on it. But
if you see, you can have this kind of hook I will put fire in your heart, and I am firefighter. I will look after you very well afterwards.
I light the fire in your heart, but I'll ensure it doesn't burn you up. Something similar to that. You know,
А
but...
может, теперь в Польше будет девочка, я не знаю.
Они тоже славянские.
Они тоже славяне.
You have to go on the tour,
Poland.
man.
No, she said maybe I need to go to Poland, you know, because they're also Slavic as well. So, I mean, who knows what the future holds, right?
Don't call me when you get there. I'll show you around.
100%.
For sure.
100%. There is no other way about it. Who's gonna show me around,
Mm.
right? So most definitely, I look forward to that.
Oh, awesome. Coming back to my second question, have you tried any like Slavic food?
I have. I've had borscht. Everybody
Okay.
must have tried borscht at one point or another. I've
Hot or cold?
had, cold.
Maybe you can mix it. You can have some borscht with jerk chicken in it.
That is an awesome.
This
idea.
is
The
fusion Jamaican Russian cuisine.
Jamaican Slavic cuisine,
Yeah.
right? Let's say that. Add the jerk chicken in the borscht. That I think the flavor would really be
Okay.
amazing.
Because
That
this
would
is
be
quite
really
spicy and this is quite sweet, right?
And you've tried the jerk chicken.
Not here,
What?
Yeah.
not yet.
What we're doing? We're gonna get some. We're gonna get some tonight.
Yeah?
We're gonna get some.
Okay.
Tonight. We're gonna.
Да, вы идите.
Yeah, we're gonna get some. Tonight. You
I
have
cannot
to-
leave Jamaica without
No,
trying jerk
it's not-
chicken.
that would be a cardinal sin,
Yeah.
you know. So let's correct that.
They might stop me at the border.
I was
yeah?
like, no, wait.
Immigration officer, have you tried jerk chicken?
Have you tried
No.
the jerk chicken? No. You
2
can't
years.
leave. You can't leave. I'm sorry, your 100-day trip is spoiled. You're not going anywhere. So we're gonna correct that tonight. We're gonna have some jerk chicken. Tell me something like the most popular dish. What's the most popular dish in Poland?
Pierogi.
Pierogi.
Yeah, I think this is all around the world. It's different kind of dumplings.
Mhm.
You go to China, to Russia, to Poland. Maybe not in England because this is very limited cuisine. But besides that, I love fish and chips anyway.
That's
Yeah,
from England.
yeah. Yeah, so basically dumplings, and they are we call them ruskie actually, but many Polish people they think this is like Russian style,
So
but
they're
this is
really-
not. This is from Ukraine. It was around the area around the Kiev,
Yeah.
and this is where it came from.
Kiev and parts of Belarus. Right
Yeah,
at the top there.
yeah. So basically, this dumplings originally comes from there, more rather than from Russia.
Mhm.
But we kind of adapted them through the years, and this insert because basically it's a dough, but inside you have the cottage cheese,
Oh, nice.
half with potatoes,
Cottage cheese.
half with potatoes. Farro.
Twaróg.
Yeah.
Twaróg. Nice.
You can,
I would
of
love to
course-
try that.
yeah.
I would love to try that.
Of course, and then this is like half of the Polish people like this, and half of the another half meat one people.
Not bad. So I need to go there as well to see, what it's all about.
Go for it. I will wait for you.
All right. So
Yeah.
let's make it happen.
Of course. Thank you so much
Thank you as well.
for the time and
Thank
for
you.
sharing your story. Amazing. And you can speak some Russian in the end.
Здравствуйте всем. Было очень приятно провести этот интервью с Михаилом. Да, меня зовут Шамир. Я очень надеюсь, что в близком будущем я приеду в Польшу. Я очень этого хочу.
No i chłopaki mi wzięli na jerk chickena, bo by się nie odbyło bez tego. Na koniec dnia.
Картошки free? Fries?
Please, yeah. Kartoszki. Frytki. No i Shamir z Adrianem, który właśnie uciekł, wziął mnie tutaj na tego jerk chickena do takiej lokalnej knajpki. Macie tu pełne menu. Cały kurczak, 70 zł. Także nie jest tak jakoś tanio. Shamir tu płaci.
Yes.
Adrian disappeared.
I don't know where he went. Anytime the camera comes out, he
Yeah. He needs more rum.
I need
He-
more.
Yeah. But you are cool in front of the camera.
Me?
Yeah.
Guess I'm a natural.
You're natural talent, man. W końcu zjemy Jamaican jerk chicken. And what we doing next? You order here? You order there?
They were collecting the chicken here.
Okay. Kurde, skądś mi to jest znane, taki grill. Tam się kupuje, a tu się dostaje.
Adrian,
proper, nie? Widać, nawet policja tutaj przyjeżdża. Miejsce jest bardzo popularne. Ale sobie macha tą maczetą gościu. Można wybrać zestaw albo pierś z kurczaka i skrzydełka, albo udka i podudzia. W końcu się doczekałem tego słynnego jamajskiego jerk chickena. Prawie bym wyleciał stąd, a to byłaby zgroza. No i trzeba to w końcu spróbować, skonsumować. Wziąłem sobie też trochę przyprawy, ale pyszny. Mięso jest takie soczyste i miękkie, że ciężko mi pozbierać ślinę w ustach. Aż leci. Powiem wam, petarda. Naprawdę, nie przesadzam. Nie jest to jakieś tu robienie. Znacie mnie, albo mnie dopiero poznajecie. Mówię jak jest, nie ściemniam. Jak jest niedobre, to mówię, że jest niedobre. To jest przepyszne. Mięso odchodzi od kości idealnie. Widziałem tam gościu, po prostu jest mistrzem grillowym. Trochę na tym zębów zjadłem, bo znowu, kto mnie zna, to wie, że prowadziłem grille, a kto nie zna, to pozna. I takim sposobem mam pełne jamajskie doświadczenie. Na przeddzień wylatuję dalej do Los Angeles, na Fidżi, Nowa Zelandia. Bądź ze mną, będzie się działo. Moi drodzy, poza tym jeszcze, że się nażarłem pokorek, było niesamowite, to jeszcze chłopaki mnie tu wzięli na takie streetowe miejsce, w którym robią właśnie Jamaican jerk chicken i właśnie zaraz wam to pokażę, tylko weźcie chusteczki, żeby wam ślina nie leciała. Zobaczcie, jaki tu gościu ma po prostu palenisko i jedzie z tematem grubo. No ja wiem coś o tym, bo miałem przez lata grilla, tu mi się, ale bym jeszcze skubnął. How long have you been doing this for?
Couple years.
Couple of years?
Yeah.
Because I used to have this similar, business, barbecue, and I did that, so I know the stuff. And how long are you marinating the chicken for?
Couple hours here, man.
Okay, in the fridge?
No.
No, outside?
Yeah.
So a lot of lemon juice,
Yeah.
lime juice to make it more sweet and tender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have full stomach, but great to, you showed me, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Lecimy dalej. Once again in Russia.
Cześć?
No, that's Polish.
Cześć. Здравствуйте всем. Опять.
Do widzenia.
До widzenia.
Yeah, that's goodbye.
No, потом. Afterwards. Now, we've just shown you guys, на русском. We've just shown you guys, authentic Jamaican jerk chicken on the grill here in Jamaica. So,
In the barrel.
so it's a drum. It's designed specifically for this. So, this is how you experience authentic Jamaican jerk chicken.
What's the fuel?
Like onion,
Wrong season.
ground seasoning, and onion.
I like the design that is used the barrel. Great. Super cool. Okay, let's hit the road, right?
Let's hit the road. Let's
Do
go.
zobaczenia.
Do zobaczenia. Skoro увидимся.
Shamir, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I'm catching the crab.
Bloody hell, is that big? Whoa! Crazy! Oh my god! Can we cook him? Look at that! You don't want that on your finger, right?
I'm wondering if I'm gonna get my slippers back.
Wow! Let me zoom it. Wow! Your flip-flops are gone, man.
It's gone. It's his now.
But did you do it on purpose or?
It's a girl.
Okay.
It's a girl. I see. I've seen it.
Before.
I'm gonna let her go. I hope she gives me my slippers back.
Okay. Shamir doing Shamir things.
I've gotten my slippers back.
I want to show this to my daughter. She's so afraid of crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lost a few legs. So.
Retired. Także dziękujemy wam bardzo, że byliście z nami. To był Shamir, Natalia, no i ja. Cześć.
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 It's
Cześć.
prevent and buy.
Bye, yeah. Or hello also. Cześć.
Cześć.
I say to my mates also like siema.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Was it recording?